New Earth. If you're anything like me, you have had something happen in your life that you just knew you would never forget. Some of us are lucky enough for this event to have impacted us positively, but for others, this event has left a negative mark on our lives. For me, this event happened when I was adopted and brought to America. This shook my little infant core to the bone, and ever since then, I have had trouble with trust and negativity. Today, I would love to share with you some of the ways I've turned my negative point of view into a more positive and happy mindset. To start off, I must first give you a short biology course. The nervous system consists of the peripheral and the central nervous system. The central nervous system is the most important part because it holds our spinal cord and our brain. Our brain has synapses and dendrites which form pathways in our brain. Whenever we learn something new, pathways are made to acquire and hold the information for us to access later. An article titled Brain Power states that during puberty, brain cells are rewired and acquire insulation that allows messages to travel faster. These pathways become hardwired and are used every time something happens to evaluate what your response will be. With this in mind, we can now understand why we react negatively when we have experienced past traumas. An article called Teens and Trauma states that when teenagers experience trauma, they often retreat from friends, family, and activities. This is a common defense mechanism which our brain uses to try and protect us from any new threats, and I mean any, new threats to our mental health. Most situations are not threats, but our traumatized brain tricks us into reacting negatively and hiding. In order to change our instinct of becoming distant, we must try to rewire our brain so that the negative filter with which we view our world can be changed into a more positive and happy mindset. The article Growing Happiness makes an eye-opening statement by saying one of our best discoveries is that happiness isn't something that happens to us. We create happiness with the choices we make, which makes happiness that much more attainable. By telling yourself that happiness is entirely in your control, you can begin to change how you view events. Changing and rewiring our brain to view events in a more positive light is a slow process that takes commitment. Believe me, I know. If you truly want to be released from your negativity, you must apply yourself to the process of realizing and acknowledging your negative emotions and then reframing them into positive ones. These negative emotions can be as simple as thinking negatively about a chore. To reframe this, you may need to provide yourself with a reward once you finish, or think about the chore as a privilege instead of a punishment. Small changes in your mindset can drastically change your immediate reaction to new information. Now, I challenge you to be more purposeful with your emotions and thoughts so that you can begin your journey of changing how you let past negative experiences affect your current perceptions and actions. Thank you.